under massive pressure from outside groups to generate a positive return on their capital. And as the cost of capital keeps going up, they can't, or at least you can't with traditional treasury strategy, government bonds or T-bills, and the cost of capital is 7%, well, you're not beating it. When the cost of capital goes to 15%, and that's about where we are right now, probably 15% or more, there isn't any conventional treasury strategy that's going to yield more than 15% risk-free interest. What happens next is there's this massive pressure to give the capital back to the shareholder because they realize that shareholder value is not going to be preserved in cash. Now, that's a way of capital preservation. If I take tens of billions of dollars and I dividend it back to shareholders, the capital is preserved because they're going to presumably invest in something that will beat the cost of capital. But it's a method of corporate destruction. The companies, which create the jobs and they create the products and the services, they're being destroyed as the capital flees into some other place. So what causes this? It's macroeconomic pressure. If the environment was only growing the money supply at 2% a year or 1% a year, there wouldn't be so much pressure. When the macroeconomic wind is blowing at a 5% monetary expansion, which is what we've been in for the past decade, there's a lot more pressure. When the cost of capital goes to 15%, becomes extreme pressure. And now every company has to